All right, everybody, welcome back here. So we're doing this month. We're in April 2024. We're doing this month's investors reports. We're going to be going back, looking at the numbers, see how they've kind of been trending here over the last couple of months, to see if we can't see what direction it's going and where we think it might go as we're getting down the road here. Now, I break these down by county with the numbers, so I can, if I'm trying to give a big general overview of everything because there's just too many small local areas and stuff to hit them all in one video like this. But if you have an interest in a specific area, I can do a video for you. I can break that down for you and bring you those numbers so you can get informed on that one. But right now, we're trying to get an overall general picture. And we're working on Saratoga, Albany. We're going to Warren County. We've thrown in Schenectady recently. So we're going to be checking out those counties as we go through this. But my name is Chris McMahon. I'm a local real estate agent here and investor. I've been investing. I bought my first investment property in Troy, as a matter of fact. Over 20 years ago, nice little 3-unit that didn't all work together. All right, sorry about that. So for those of you who think this is a big fancy production, it's really not. It's just me talking to you. And sometimes my dogs, they get a little excited about the investment report that I put out every month. So sometimes you got to stop and calm them down a little bit. But let's move on here. We're going to get going right into this. I'm going to share my screen with you. We're going to talk about Saratoga County first. We'll go over those numbers a little bit, and then we'll move on to some of the other ones here. So let's kind of drop this right down in as we can see what we got going on here. It's got the RPR up. We got Saratoga County, and we're talking about multifamilies here. So this is, 2 to 4 unit properties, a little bit more than that. But of course, we're in a seller's market. I feel like we've been in this seller's market for quite a long time. So a lot of the buyers know what I'm talking about, but hasn't changed too much. This triangle is still pretty solidly in the seller's market as far as Saratoga County is concerned. As we're seeing right here, we've got 2 months of inventory, and the list of sold price is about 98.1%, averaging about 2 weeks on the market, which is actually down month over month. We can see that by 77%. And the medium sold price in Saratoga County is $300,000, which has jumped up with the month over month. So let's move right down here. And here what we got. We got a median estimated property value of $327,000. We're looking at this chart here over the last year, as you can see. Now, the last month's change went up 2.5%. So we're seeing a little bit of an increase in the Saratoga County, especially the 12-month change, which is up over 11% for the 12-month change and the median estimated value on the property value there. So here's our trends. We've talked about this before. We got Saratoga County down here. We got the national average slightly above Saratoga County. And then we've got the New York State average, and we all know this is probably largely drawn out from Long Island and New York City, which prices of real estate down there are quite a bit higher than they are in our area, which makes this area very affordable as far as rental properties. In fact, I represent quite a number of real estate investors from downstate who are looking to buy up in this area. So let's go down here and take a look at it. So new listings we got is actually down. So we got the median list price of $307,000. Let's take a look over here. I want to see the number of properties because this is where, we're starting to get into these warmer months. The selling season is really upon us right now. We're just getting going with this. But the number of properties that we're looking here as far as new listings, okay? This is new listings. It actually dropped from February to March. Okay, we're going to be covering last month's here. It came down from 8 from 22, so a significant drop on that one. We're into April right now. So in a couple weeks, we'll be putting out the next report. It'll have April's numbers on there. And interesting to see if this trend continues to go down or up, because we got a little over $4 million in new listings and total volume for that. And it's averaging about $164 a square foot. Active listings total. So we're going to look at this one, right? Because we see the median list price is $350,000, but number of active listing total, again, it's following that same trend from February to March, where it dropped from 36 down to 24. So the amount of inventory is actually going down on us right now. But we've got almost $11 million in total volume. If you're looking, you're doing a quick search on stuff, and if you want to search the areas, let me know. I'll go get you my website, where I got a great searching tool on there for this real estate property, for investment properties, that I think you're going to really love. But just message me and I'll get that out to you. But it's $132 a square foot, and it's like 60, a little over 62 days on the market over here. So let's come down here. Pending listings 26. That's down a little bit, but a little over $18 or 18 million, $18. Yeah, 18 million in total volume with it. And when we come down here, the number of solds went up. It was 9. So we see this right here reflecting in our chart. It's kind of went up. Well, that's side of the prime. Let's look at this right here. Okay, so yeah, now it's reflecting in our chart here because it went from 6 up to 9. So it did jump up on that one. At 98.14% of the list price to the sales price, 14 days on the market. And we still got that $137 a square foot shown in there. A decent amount of volume at $3.5 million of volume. So, and now we come back to our month supply of inventory, which is at 2 months, which we mentioned earlier. It's dropped 32% from February to March, but this is a key thing right here. Over the last years, it's dropped a little over 60% right there. So now, so for those of you that maybe, you've got a rental property, you're thinking about putting on the market, there's investors out there looking to buy, especially in this area right now. And if you're looking, we're seeing this inventory is going down, at least in Saratoga County, then you're not going to have a lot of competition out there. It might be a good time to get that right out there. And that's what we got for Saratoga County. So let's get that up here. We're going to move to Albany County next. Albany County. There we go. That's what we want to see. Albany County, New York. Perfect. Let's roll this down. Still seller's market. About the same. A little bit more of inventory. 97% listed sold, just over 3 weeks on the market. Medium sold price was $275,000, actually up 22% in Albany County. So $279,000 is the median estimated value on that, which is up 2.2% from last month. The 12-month change, even higher than Saratoga County, almost 14% in Albany County right there. So home value is a little bit less. The 12-month increase, a little bit more. Something to think about as you're going through in here. So this trend right here, pretty similar. This hasn't changed. Let's go look out here 3 years out. Really hasn't changed in 3 years. It's basically the same. Coming back down here. So now we got number of new listings, 74. That's up for Albany County. Okay. That is up. We see that trending up here. It hit bottom in December, and it's kind of been creeping up since then. About $250,000 was the medium list price on that, and we're talking $109 a square foot, so cheaper than Saratoga County and Albany. And they got $17.5 million in volume going on in that area right there. Number of active listings, 116, which is down. We see that active. So the new listings, there's a difference there. So we got the new listings, which is actually trending upwards. Those are new properties coming on the market. Active listings is actually trending downwards. So since October of last year, where it was at a high, that's a 12-month high right there, 235. We're getting down. This is a 12-month low at 116. So the numbers are better than Saratoga, but we're still seeing the same thing. The numbers are trending downward for that one. Again, sellers, keep that in mind. Less competition, more buyers, looking at less inventory. Could be good for sellers. Excuse me. So you got $225,000, which is up 12.5% month over month. $105 a square foot. We've got almost $27 million in total volume as far as our active listings are concerned, which is actually down 18% month over month. Coming down here, new and pending listings. So we got new list. Oh, no, we're skipping that one. We're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight to pending listings, actually. We're going to talk about this a little bit. So we got pending listings, 170. Let's see how that's looking here. So that's trending upwards. It hit the low in January. That's a 12-month low in January, but it's coming back up. So that's the new pending. That's the pending listings. We got 31 days on the market, $95. Again, we've got over $37.5 million in volume going on here in Albany County. Solds at 45, which is an increase. See that jumped up in February. It was trending downwards. Over $12 million in volume in that category. 275 in a little over 3 weeks for that. So month of supply, again, we're looking at these numbers. A little over 2 months, which is the same as Saratoga. We got 20. Last month's change is down 24% on that one, down 36, almost, well, really 37% in the 12 months. Look at that. So this is the 12-month low that we're looking at. So let's get right back up here. We're going on to our next spot. We're going to hit Warren County. Warren County, New York. Here we go. I like this area because I think Glens Falls is a great spot for investment properties. And if you look at this right here, this triangle is a lot further to the right. So more of a balanced market, still in the seller's market, but I mean, it's shifting towards the balanced market, we'll say. That's even further right than it was last month. So make sure you check it out because I come up with these videos every month. So make sure you're subscribing so you're getting the videos as we're going through it. So here's some of our key indicators right here. We got 3.66 months of inventory. They're selling at 102.3%. So they're selling for more than what they're listing for by 2.3%. They're going pretty quick. 6 days on the market. And the medium sales price is $325 for Warren County. Medium estimated value, $233, down about 0.5% from last year, but it's up 6.5% in the 12-month change. We'll touch on this really quick. Looks similar to Saratoga and Albany. And we come down here. So with new listings is up. They only got 9 new listings, but it is still up. We see this trending. It hit the low in December. It's been coming back up. It's almost near its 12-month high, which was back in October. So, and it's creeping back up into that area. So we got a little bit more here. $139 roughly a square foot. They got almost $3 million in volume going on. And the medium list price was about $275, just under that for our new listings. Now, active listings, this is our total. We've got 18, which is down about 28%. So, yeah, we're looking over here. It's down. It's a 12-month low that's coming in there. This time last year, there was 34. Now there's 18. So it's about $350,000 as a medium list price, which that is up 62.4% month over month. Days on the market is about 45. So we're looking at a month and a half of days on there. $175 per square foot. There's a little over $8 million in active volumes going on in there. So coming down, pending listings, we got 10. Drop down. We see it was about even from January to February, came down slightly in December. Its high was back here in July and August. Some of the summer months there where things are going hot, but it is dipping down a little bit. Has not reached this 12-month low. Again, we're moving into the warmer weather. We're getting into the selling season. My feeling is we're probably going to see some of these little things start to go up next month, but we still have to wait and see when the numbers come out. That's just my feeling. Doesn't mean that's going to be the case. We'll find out. $290,000 is the medium list price. Solds, we got 3, which dipped a little bit, $325. Months of inventory, we got 3.5, 3.66, down 22%, which is down 33.6% over the 12-month change. So now let's go up there. And let's check out Schenectady. Schenectady County, New York. Here's what we got. Still, that triangle is a little more to the left, so it's more of a seller's market here than it was. 2.18 months of inventory, 100%. So what they're asking is what they're getting. About 17 days on the market, and the medium list prices you can see right here, just about $265 for the medium sold price. So again, look familiar? Yes, that's familiar. So we got 234 medium estimated value, 234,000, down 3.7%, but up. Look at this right here, 20.6%, 12-month change, up quite a bit, even though it did dip the month before. New listings are 34. That's also up for the new listings. It was at 32 down there, so it's coming back up. Its low was back in December. Its high was in September, and it looks like it's heading back in that direction. $7.5 million in total volume with a medium list price. They're listing in this category for our new listings at $215,000. So that's what we're looking at in Schenectady County. Active listings 55, which is down. It took a big steep. It stayed relatively even all the way till you got to January. Then it took a dive. It's taking another dive again when it's down. But we got 55 properties as far as active listings go at about 237,000 is the median list price that we're looking at. Little under a month and a half for on the market at $115 a square foot. When you're figuring out some prices here, $12 million of total volume. Those are for the active listings that we got going on there. Now we come down here, new pending. We're skipping that. We're going to pending, 71 pending, which is up. Okay, hit its 12-month low right here in February. It's recovering. Back up. 71 properties. It's a little over 2 months days on the market at 225 is what their median list price is for these pending listings. Almost $16 million in total volume. Yeah, right there. Sold listings, 22. Again, this is up for the second month in a row. The number of sales have gone up. It's at $106 a square foot, that's the medium price per square foot. 17 days on the market. Just about 100%. So 100.02. So we're going to say 100% on that one. And it's about 265,000 median list price. So we got over 2 months of supply, 2.18, down almost 30% for last month, and it's down almost 60%. And the 12-month changes you could see as this big dip right here that we got in there. So that is our market report that we got going on there, where we covered all those areas. Let's bring that right back up. So that's our market report covered in the Capital District. And, like I said, we hit those areas, try and give a big, broad, general overview, some things like that. If you got a different area that you really want to know about, be more than happy to do that for you and check it out for you. Now, next month's going to be a big month because we're going to reflect April. And April really is where I feel that selling season comes right in. The buyers come out. A lot of people start putting their houses on the market and stuff like that. The warmer weather gets here, stuff like that. So are those trends going to shift up this year? We'll have to wait and see. My gut feeling is we're probably definitely going to see some more inventory coming out here because of the warmer weather. But, we'll have to see what goes on, and the only thing we'll know is we'll go over those numbers next month. So subscribe to the channel so you get notified when that video comes out, and all my other videos come out, because I do a ton of videos all about the real estate. I go over businesses, different areas. We go over key areas and stuff like that. So don't miss out on any of that information. Click and subscribe to this channel. And if you've got questions, reach out to me, get a hold of me. Love to talk real estate with you, and would love to answer any questions I can for you. So until the next video, we'll see you guys soon.